Hello, dear learners. My name is Navdeep Kaur, and today I will be teaching you the topic synonyms. So, in English language, there are a lot of words which have the same meaning, but we call them by different names. They are different words totally from each other, but the meaning is same. So, today we are going to learn all about synonyms. So, let's begin. There is a question time. So, what is another way to say that something is small? If you are in your classroom, you have a small eraser, you have a small sharpener, you have a small pencil nib. So, what is another way to say that that is small? I have a small eraser, I have a small sharpener. How can you say small in some other words? Is anyone having any clue? Okay, so we can call it as tiny. I have a tiny eraser or I have a tiny sharpener. Just do it like this. So the same synonyms are the words or the phrases that mean the same. The meanings are totally same, but they are some other words or some other phrases. Just for example, tiny and small, they mean the same. Okay, the meanings are same, but the words are totally different from each other. The words or the phrases. We call these types of words or these types of phrases synonyms. So let's go ahead. Using synonyms, but why? We are learning about synonyms, but why do we use them in our writing? Why is it so necessary in English language and your writing? So, using synonyms in writing can help make a story or a text sound more interesting. When you are writing down a story, and instead of using that same boring word like small, we can't use tiny, we can. And for example, your word is big that you are writing in your story. So, instead of big, we cannot write some other word like enormous. So, the same way, when we are adding a few words to our writing, to our story, that would sound more interesting, we call them synonyms. Now, over here is an example. Small and tiny are synonyms because both words mean the same thing. There is no difference between the meaning of both the words. So as you want in your writing, you can use them. Either you want to use small or either you want to use tiny because both of them are synonyms. And both of them, you can use it in your story writing, you can use it in when you are writing a text because both the words mean the same thing. Okay, let's move ahead now. And here is another example. Happy, joyful, merry, and elated are all synonyms. Okay, if you are writing a text, you are writing that I felt happy in a story or in writing a passage. You can't say that I felt elated. Just the same because happy, joyful, merry, and elated are all synonyms. My friend was happy when she scored good marks. My friend felt joyful when she came first in her class. I felt merry when I got the birthday surprise and elated. I was super elated when I got a new dress. So, all the words are synonyms. And can you think of another instead of happy, joyful, merry, and elated? Yes, it can be delighted. Okay, so you can use delighted, happy, joyful, merry. And all these are the synonyms which have the same meaning. The same common meaning means happy. All right, now let's have another example. Home and house are synonyms. They both name a place where you live. So instead, you can say, I live in my home, or either you can say, I live in my house. They both are synonyms. They both name a place where you live. So there is no difference between them because they both are synonyms and they are the name of the place where you live. Now it's the quiz time. So, what word is a synonym for the word father? I'm sure that many of you will might not be calling your father father. Maybe you might be calling him dad or daddy. So, if you want to call him dad, daddy, papa, they all are synonyms for the word father. All right, you can use any of them as your wish. Now we have the next one. The next is what word is a synonym for the word fast? So if you are writing down in your text, you are writing down in your story, the rabbit ran fast. So instead of fast, what is the other synonym? What is the other word that we can use? Okay, so let's think. Yes, we can use quick. We can use rapid. So instead of the word fast, we can just replace it with the words like quick and rapid. Okay, now let's go ahead with the next quiz. What word is a synonym for the word angry? So whenever you are writing a story, as we discussed, so instead of the word angry, what is the other word? What is the other synonym that we can use? Let's think. Yes, it can be furious. It can be like I was super, I just was furious when my friend told that you are not selected for the football match. So I was furious. Instead of angry, you can use the word furious. All right. Now, next one. What word is a synonym for the word street? Okay, so what is the other word that I was walking on the street? So instead of the word street, what can we use? We can use the word road. Yes, I was walking on the road. So instead of the word street, we can replace it with road. All right. So children, I hope that you all understood that what are synonyms and how to use them when you are writing down a story or whenever you are writing a text. Thank you.